Frankly speaking, when you reflect the last 3 to 4 years, the entire industry or global supply chain has been a roller coaster. So we are finding ourselves in a wave which is now in a different scale and situation that we have been. Is it funny and easy for the entire industry? No, but we kind of reached a normalization, especially when you look at the rates, because that was the most important thing for the shippers and importers, that shipping remains affordable for the products and the products can remain competitive. And for us personally as a company, we at C.H. Robinson, what we do in these days is what we have done always the best in moments like this. We are pretty aggressive on the market and grabbing market share and growing our business model in order to be proper positioned for the period that is coming after this wave of the roller coaster that we are in. The transatlantic market is and will always be the backbone of our company at C.H. Robinson. That's by nature, that's who we are, that's in our DNA. And this is where we are seeing the biggest growth for us in that region and as well in the company itself. This is where we are adding the most significant value to the customers. But at the same time, of course, it's now the time where we are diversifying like lots of other companies, lots of other businesses and industries, their portfolio of business, meaning not so much focused on the transatlantic anymore, but as well going more into trades like Far East westbound, Far East export, or even more with our colleagues in Australia that we push Oceania way faster forward than we do today. Well, the main advantage what we have these days is still our global footprint as a company, covering almost the entire globe that we need to cover. And on top of that, we have a very strong domestic network in North America, and this is where we are adding the biggest value as well to the customers, where we are leveraging our core competence in the US when it comes to trucking, and at the same time it comes with North America again, trade, compliance, customs brokerage. This is where we are doing our best what we can in order to get as well our customers through this crazy period of the year. Well, we are really enjoying it, right? Especially this time, because actually that's on our home field, because we have in that building as well our office for the Vienna Global Forwarding Division. So this is what makes it more enjoyable as well for us, because we are utilizing the space here, and at the same time we are taking the opportunity of bringing customers, partners, vendors as well to our office and have meetings there. And what we are doing these days is we are building on top of what we have built up the last 2 events, utilizing the connections, utilizing the contacts that we had, and just enjoy being together again. Supply chain challenges, it's going to be the ongoing obstacle this year. Frankly speaking, when we look at imports and exports, you need to differentiate. Exports are still stable when you look at North America in that sense. When you look at Far East imports, retail, consumer market down, of course. But what we do hope and what we kind of sense a little bit already, that towards the end of the year, situation might get better. Everybody's hoping for the reduced inventory levels and that consumer market is jumping on again. Of course, inflation is still blocking a lot of those things. But I think at the end we all hope for kind of normalization, and we do hope that this is coming later in Q4, where we kind of have a more normalized life. But the question is again, what is normalized life these days? We don't know. Absolutely, and that goes on top of what I said earlier with our strong domestic network in the United States. We were sitting with a very large customer here in Austria discussing issues that they were facing only on domestic side in North America. We pulled together our teams, had meetings on the US side and here, and at the end we kind of roadmap what we need to do, what we can do in order to improve their challenges or to get rid of their challenges and improve their efficiency. And consequently, as a result of that, we were able to not only to tap and get their domestic business, meaning distribution in the United States. On top of that, we got as well their entire ocean freight from Europe to North America, where we go then into distribution. And of course, which is a very crucial part in North America and the US specifically, is trade compliance and customs. So at the end, starting with small issues on the domestic side in the US, we worked all our way through the entire supply chain, and we're doing now ocean freight, including domestic and customs brokerage.